Are ghosts real?
And welcome to another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne. So, this is part 2 of my 2-part episode in Sutton, Cheney, which is the church which is right next to, or very close to, the battlefield of Bosworth, which took place in 1485, where it is supposed that King Richard did actually end up here doing his last mass in this church. Or supposedly anyway. So I thought I would come here, and so far it's been very, very interesting. If you've not watched part 1, then please do. This is part 2. I'll put a link down below to part 1, just in case you've missed that. But I hope that you do enjoy it. If you do, then please don't forget to smash that like button for me. It is free to do so you're not signed up to anything. Also as well, it is free to subscribe to my channel. So if you would love to do that, I would be very grateful if you could press that subscribe button for me if you enjoy this content, and then also as well leave me a comment because it helps out the algorithm. If you do not know what to put, just put a little ghost emoji because they are very cute and I really, really like those. So without further ado, let's get into part 2. And don't forget to let me know your thoughts at the end. Although, if it's heating, it's awful heating because it's absolutely freezing. So. But is there any spirits here? Oops. This device, by the way, will not hurt you either. It will hopefully just allow me to hear you in the moment. That is all. Whoever that was, thank you. Can you give me your name, please, my lord? Can you tell me what your name is and who you were? I'm not really sure what I heard. I'm so sorry. It's really hard for me to hear through this. I apologize. So if I've missed anything or if I've completely got it wrong, then please forgive me. Where are you from? Are you from here? Or are you from somewhere else? And do you see the church as it is now, or do you see it as it was? going home. Okay. Would you be able to tell me what my name is, please? And then I definitely know someone is here. Oh, I think that's from outside. I heard a noise then, so then I was, what was that? So I cut that off, but I think that's from outside. I'm going to stop that because I can't quite tell what that is, in all honesty. I'm just annoyed that I forgot my recorder, in all honesty. Anyway, it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. But I shall see if I can get Sia to work. And maybe I can get some images or something. Oh, it is so cold. Jeez. I am frozen, and I know I keep saying that, but it is freezing cold. Oh, you know when it is so cold that you kind of see your breath, and then not only do you see your breath, but you're like, oof. That is how I feel right now. I'm just like, keep wanting to move because it is so cold. At the same time, I don't want to move too much in case that I make the, why is my phone suddenly not deciding to do anything? Right, come on. 10 hours later. Why is my face so white? I don't know. My face looks really white. Like, blimey. I look like a ghost. For no apparent reason. Why is my phone being so dodgy? Right, well, I might have to give up with this one because, look, it's just stuck on that. I don't know whether you can see, but it's just stuck on black. And then just that. I mean, it's not paranormal. I have dropped this phone so many times. It is, yeah, I mean, you can see it, look. Oh, it's now decided to do something. Oh, no, it's shutting down now for no apparent reason. I don't think that is paranormal, by the way. I just generally think my phone is just, I've dropped it way too much. And it's just having a moment. So I'll just let that be. I'll let that do that thing. And then once, I don't know, maybe it'll right itself when it turns back on. Who knows? But if you are here, but if you are here, if you are here, I invite you to come and speak with me, to tell me your story, to tell me who you once were, or still are, even. But just because I can no longer see you does not mean that you do not exist, right? I might have to give this up. I might have to call this quits because I am just so cold.
I'm just getting colder and colder and colder. I mean, my nose is actually going. So I'm like, this is embarrassing now. Right, are we going to do something? Okay, it's turning back on. That's a good sign. Because if it wasn't going to turn back on, then I was going to be like, uh-oh. I'll leave that bit down there. I was going to say, if there is anyone who knew Richard, I mean, His Majesty, the Duke of Gloucester, also known as Richard III. If you knew him personally, what was he like? I'm convinced that he is not what they said. And I'm convinced that he was a good man. Unfortunately, born in a time of war. But he would have made a very good king. I mean, he was a good king. But if he had been allowed longer on the throne, I think he would have made an absolute excellent king. For many kings struggled. They were not good kings. In terms of administration and governance of the kingdom. I mean, some just went off to war all the time, like Henry V, for example, spent most of his reign at war in France and then ended up dying of dysentery. That would be a horrible way to go, to be honest, but... And yes, we remember him, and yes, he has a legacy, but... And yes, we remember him, and yes, he has a legacy, but... It's not the same, is it? Maybe you do disagree with me. I do not know. Right. Let's see if I can get this now to work. So, I've just loaded Sia. Hopefully I can get to work. These are beautiful flowers. Oh, they're plastic. Oh no, they're not. Oh no, that is actually real. That's beautiful. That's also beautiful. Oh no, these are actually real flowers. I thought they were fake. They're absolutely gorgeous. What time period are you from? I've got this device here in front of me. And if you come close to it, what it will do is create a pit. Oh, it's creating a picture. Oh, it's a black shadow figure with a light behind it. It is a man. I mean, I know it looks like a woman here, but it is a man in the, what I see. Is that you?
Now, what's really interesting in part one, I don't know if you remember or if you've watched that, so spoiler alert if you haven't. But in part one, I think that I saw a really very, very fast, quick shadow figure, which was by one of the columns. Or pillars, sorry. So it's really interesting then that this image of a black figure comes up on Seer. I mean, it could be a coincidence. Obviously, I'll let you guys decide that. But it's certainly really, really interesting because, as I said to you, I didn't get it on camera because I was actually turning the camera around at the specific moment and it was really fleeting, it was really fast, and it was just like a very quick black shadow figure that just disappeared. And I have to say, I kind of was unsure whether or not I actually saw it because it was so quick. I was thinking, did I really see that? And then I got this image on Seer, which was very, very cool. So again, what do you think? Do you think it's coincidence, or do you think actually they were showing themselves to me?
Are you showing me yourself? If you are, again, I thank you, my lord. Maybe you can show me something. Oh. What? Another man. Another shadow figure man. Oh. What? Okay, I generally don't know what that is. But it's like he's on something. And there's something flashing in the corner here, which I don't know what that's supposed to be. I generally don't know what that was. Okay, I don't get that. I'm sorry if you were showing me something that I did not understand. Can you show me a picture of perhaps your life? Like who you were? Oh, okay, that's a bit creepy. It's like a man, and he's like screaming. But he's really annoyed. Like, really annoyed. I hope that you are not annoyed at me. I do not mean to be horrible or disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. It's just he looks really annoyed. My God, I'm so sorry. Is it that I am a Yorkist? But then that cannot be right because in the Battle of Bosworth, the Yorkists were on this side, and then on the other side, where Dadlington is, St. James's, which I have been to before, that is where Stanley and Henry's people, army, whatever you want to call them, was. Just gonna try Fox. with me? Just notice that there are little crowns on there. I don't want to fall over. Have I any idea? I think that just said. I'm just going to take a seat for a second. I have to say I absolutely love this dress. I love the way it sort of like folds around me. It's very lovely. Oh, I just wish it wasn't so cold. I chose wisely to come here today when it is this cold. Oh, in the sun, that's nice. Oh, I'm just going to stand here. Oh, I look really white now, but that is really nice. It's really warm. I am not moving from this spot. If you are here, can you see me? Can you perhaps see where I am standing? I've got a ring on. It's done. It is turned round now, but oops. It is this ring here. And it is the right rose. The right rose of York. And I do not know if you saw when I came in, but I have a lover's token. I bought it myself. As well as the boar. But this says, heart be true. I feel if I had a motto, that would be my motto. Heart be true. For I am a hopeless romantic. Maybe that is my downfall. And
Right, so this is the end of part 2. At this point, my camera died and I had no more batteries left, so I had to pack up. But it was certainly really interesting. For me, the most interesting parts of this were those EVPs that I got in part 1. There was much less of them in part 2, but then those seer images were certainly, I don't know, those two black figures. Or that first black figure anyway, was, I don't know, that seemed really on point, as I said, from what I saw. And I was second guessing whether or not I saw what I thought I saw. Unfortunately, as I said, I didn't get it on camera because I was turning the camera at the time and it was really fast. It was just like a black figure that was there, and then before my brain could even properly process it, it was gone. And then obviously by the time I turned my camera around, it had totally disappeared. So I was second guessing it. So then to have that come up on Sia was, I don't know, really, that was really interesting. Also as well, what was interesting was the spirit box session, and I heard Edward, because there is an Edward Morris that is buried within that churchyard, because I found his tombstone. So, I don't know. I do think there is something in this church. As I said to you in part 1, I don't want to say completely that it's just haunted, but I certainly do feel there is something there. But yeah, if you did enjoy, then please don't forget to like for me, and also leave me a comment on your thoughts on this one. And also as well, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It is free to do so. And yeah, I will see you guys next time for another episode of Are Ghosts Real with me, Corinne, and have a fantastic week and weekend ahead. Bye for now.